VE Day 80 celebration at Limpsfield Common, where the Friends of Limpsfield Common invited members of the public to visit the air raid shelters that they have there. Now, there are 6 shelters in all, one of which is open to the public, the others which are mainly occupied by bats and perhaps other wildlife. Built in 1940 to protect the children of the nearby Limpsfield School, we were guided by volunteers dressed in military uniforms and taken down to the shelter to learn about how life would have been for the young children that had to spend perhaps quite long periods of time there. So when the air raid siren sounded, the children had to make their way over to the shelters. Each of the shelters could accommodate up to 50 children in all. They were lit by oil lamps. And one of the main challenges for the teachers was to keep them calm and entertained by getting them to sing or see who could suck a sweet for the longest time. No one really knew how long they would be in the shelter for the raids, and because of that, there was generally a desire to hold on when one needed the toilet, but just in case it was too much, there was a bucket kept behind the curtain, and it would have been the teacher's job to deal with the contents at the end of the day. After the trip to the shelters, we came back out onto this beautiful day, and we went to visit the nearby lookout points. This was really quite fascinating. This location was in the direct path from the Luftwaffe taken off from northern France, flying across Limpsfield to bomb the East End. So it was very, very busy here throughout the Blitz and therefore in many periods during the Second World War. After this, we had a demo of a mock-up of a Spigot mortar anti-tank gun. This has been put together by a very enthusiastic local volunteer, explaining how the gun would have worked. Got the idea it wasn't that popular. The army didn't really like using it. It was designed to protect from potential tank raids going towards London. And in the end, they were kind of handed over to the Home Guard to look after. So it was a really fascinating visit. We left, the cricket continued, and I have to say I thoroughly recommend visiting if you can. The Friends of Limpsfield Common do a fantastic job. I'll put the details of their website in the description below, and hope you can get along there.